So while I was scrolling around on Facebook, I ran across a $50 canoe. It's a 17-foot aluminum boat. The gentleman that I bought it from, he's had it for 25 years. He's done a lot. But anyways, long story short, I've been looking for a cheap or free canoe that didn't need any, extensive repairs. Well, I found one, like I just said, for 50 bucks. It's got a crack in the bottom, but it's been pretty much JB welded up. Guy said that it's held up for quite a few years. You can see the scuff marks on it and everything. But other than that, there's no leaks. So yeah, I mean, let me show you the canoe here. So I got a 17-foot aluminum canoe. I mean, he added these wood boards in. Added that one. Other than that, it's not really that bad. I mean, for 50 bucks, you can't really go too wrong with it. So, yeah. There's let's see. There's the crack that I was telling you about. I mean, as you can see, it's got a decent crack, so I'm gonna try to fix that up a little better than that. But I'm gonna try to be doing everything as cheap as possible, if not free as possible. I mean, I'm already $50 in on the canoe. Hopefully, I won't spend any more money. So I'm gonna just try to do this as a cheap fun build. I was bored, and I figured, what the hell? I saw this video on YouTube about a guy putting a motor on his canoe, and yeah, so I didn't want to spend $600 or $700 on some deep submarine batteries, because I do have 2 other canoes and obviously 3 trolling motors, but that's besides the fact. I just wanted to give the gas one a try. Doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, no biggie. But let's see, where did that start? It's been JB welded on there. It seems to be good. You just have to do the water test for it. But enough of that. However, as I was saying, there's a gas motor for it. It's a Briggs & Stratton 4.5 horsepower motor. But it was previously on a pressure washer. There's the hose for it. I already kind of disassembled it off the frame of it. Right there. And that's going to be the motor. So, yeah, that's going to go in here. But I got to get that out. But I kind of already got started before I figured that. Why not just post something, whether it's stupid or not? Fuck it. Give it a try. Who knows? Have some fun with it. Post some progress with it once I get the parts that I need to get. Source out, figure out what I need. That motor is gonna go in there. So there's the motor, somewhat positioned. It's not for sure where it's gonna sit. But yeah, for the rest of it, as you can see that the shaft is on the bottom of the motor. I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to make it go to the back and work from a prop. So I figured maybe I can use a belt and pulley system with the drive line from a riding lawnmower. So that way I can maybe take advantage of the speeds. Besides just throttle, I can go on the first gear, second gear, third gear, vice versa, all the way to reverse. But yeah, so either that's gonna sit there. Driveline will have to come here to the transfer case and whatever. And then that's gonna have a shaft that's gonna come out the back. Somewhere out around there, have the prop sitting right out here. somewhere around in here. I just figured that I'd get the weight of everything in there first before I go any farther and try to figure out exactly where the water level is. I just want to make sure so that the prop is completely underwater, but however at the same time won't get taken up by shallow waters. It's gonna be kind of heavy, but hey, it's all part of the fun, right? Yeah, it's either gonna sit here and drive around and everything back here, or possibly maybe a little further back, but maybe all the way back here. I just have to build the bracket so I don't puncture through the canoe. Have it sit up level. I can have the gas tank up here. But I know what you're thinking. What about the exhaust that's gonna be shooting right on the side of the boat like that? I figured that I can have a pipe, take this muffler off, have a pipe come down, go through the bottom of the boat, and have the exhaust go into the water. But I'm not too sure how that will work out, as the water can go up into the exhaust and possibly hydrolock it, make the engine perform pretty bad because it's just too much pressure. But either that, or I still take this off and have a pipe come out and run it down out the back, just so it's not hitting the side of my canoe, making it even lighter than it already is. So yeah, I mean, 17-foot aluminum canoe, $50. Let's see. Hopefully I can find other parts that I need and I'll give you guys an update. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe I'll lose interest. Maybe I'll keep enough interest in it to get this thing complete. But we'll see. Anybody got any tips or ideas? Let me know. I've even thought about using like a go-kart motor. That way it's got the side shaft on there and I can just put a torque converter on it and it can go directly to the shaft, the prop shaft. But yeah, I have 2 other canoes, but I didn't want to destroy those. But we do a lot of canoeing and I didn't want to ruin those. I was hoping to find a free canoe, but $50, fuck, I'll take it. Oops, sorry about the language. Well, any ideas, tips, let me know. And maybe I'll finish it, maybe I'll give you an update. Who knows? Well, you guys have a good day. Adios.